Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I took up Sanskrit in the year 2013 for the first time when I was in class 7th, and to be honest that was the best decision of my life. I ditched Hindi and I went ahead with Sanskrit. Not just because I wanted to learn another new language and I already knew Hindi, also because I thought that if I learn Sanskrit I'll be able to understand the scriptures of my religion, and that turned out to be a great decision, one of the best decisions of my life other than other life decisions, because it has immensely helped me and is still helping me till this day in my language learning journey. So let's get started. The first thing that Sanskrit really helped me was end the fear of cases. I stopped fearing cases because I learned in Sanskrit all these cases: nominative, accusative, instrumental, dative, all these cases. And you all know that in German there are four cases: nominative, accusative, dative, and genitive. In Russian there are six cases. In other languages there are more cases. But the logic is not behind knowing more cases. The thing is that you understand how the cases impact those languages in its sentences, and how the declarations change based on those cases. And this is what I really learned through Sanskrit, and started identifying how the words undergo changes when they are in different context and are impacted by the cases. And that's how I managed to learn cases with its logic in German, in Russian, and also in any other language. If the cases comes, I will be very confident to go ahead. Next, I completely got rid of my fear of long words in a language. Many people, especially beginners, they get intimidated by long words whenever they encounter them in German specifically, because more learners think this is a big difficulty of German. And also people who tend to Russian, they also encounter normally long words which are difficult and which are also commonly used in Russian. So that is another difficulty. So I think that learning Sanskrit and understanding the Sandhi rules, how words come together, also the Samash, those really helped me to understand a big word in a perspective of breaking it into small chunks. So that's how I managed to learn long words and comprehend them, write them properly in German. And it has really helped me clear my B1 exam. And you can see that these are the words: Straßenverkehrs Zulassungsordnung. It means road traffic license permit. Finanzmarkts Stabilisierungsgesetz means Financial Market Stability Act. Behindertengleichstellungsgesetz. Disability Equality Act. Also Aufmerksamkeitsdefizit Hyperaktivitätsstörung. This is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Also you can see the Russian words, which is electrophoto polyprovodnikovi, which means electrophoto semiconductor. Also the second word is internationalizirovatsya, means to internationalize. Neudovletvoritelno, it means unsatisfactorily or poorly. So this is how you encounter long words and still manage to understand them logically, because you have prior exposure if you had studied Sanskrit. And this Sanskrit has instilled that confidence in me that I will be able to manage long words and use them properly whenever I encounter them in other languages. So this is a big thing that I really learned by dealing with Sanskrit. And if you look into Sanskrit, you will see that it has the Guinness record of, so this is such a big word, I'm not going to read this, right? And this is also a normal demonstration of how Sanskrit integrates long words into its speech or sentences. If you look into any religious scriptures, long words are very common, right? So you do not need to worry about dealing with long words after you have studied Sanskrit and after you have dealt with it. The next very big advantage of learning Sanskrit is knowing how to use conjugations. You know that in Spanish, in French, in any Romance language specifically, there is a big means hurdle of conjugation. Those who see it as a hurdle, it is a hurdle for them. Those who see it as an interesting aspect of language, it is not their problem. In Chinese, Japanese, you don't encounter so much of conjugation, right? In Chinese, there is almost no conjugation at all. So that is a big thing, and that is a big difficulty for them to learn these languages. But whenever you learn Sanskrit, you automatically go through this, no, I will say conjugation thing. See, if you look into this dhatu rupani, uh, padna, pat, vartaman kal means present tense, bhavishyat kal means future tense, atit kala means past tense. So you can see the third person, second person, and first person. So you can see like this, all have these different declensions. So also you have this one person, two person, and plural. In many languages, the two person thing is eliminated. So that is a big advantage of learning Sanskrit, that you tend to have it easy with conjugations whenever you deal with Spanish, French. So whenever I learned French, Spanish, Italian, I was not at all scared with that conjugation thing of verbs. So in a way, it really helped me. And also I learned Sanskrit as an academic subject when I was that young. This logical base, or the mentality to analyze language in a logical manner, it got really embedded in my persona, and it has really helped me in my journey of learning languages. So that I would really suggest that if you have a chance to learn Sanskrit, obviously go ahead with it. It will really sharpen your language learning acumen, and it will also really enhance your personality in seeing world in a different logical manner. It is way more logical than you really think. And last but not the least, I would like to end this slide here. You can see Dr. David Frawley has told this. And also I would like to suggest you to watch this video from Airline Language Show. This is Sanskrit shaped half the world. So I have also pasted the link. You can search the name of the video and you will find it. So that's all for today's video. If you like it, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Are you planning to learn Sanskrit, or have you ever tried it? Have you been intimidated by it? Please let me know. See you in the next one. Bye.